School. Good evening, how are ya? Thank you so much. Goodness. All right. I'm not taking my clothes off, I'm sorry. I know, but if you stick around long enough, someone might. Welcome to the Drifter. How many of you all have been here before? Just two of you. Excellent. So for 99% of you, this is your first time, right? I love virgins. My name is Jack Sievert, and I'll be here entertaining you this evening. So if you've never been to the Drifter before, how many of you have been here at least an hour? Clearly you have nothing else to do this evening. So you know that about every hour on the hour there's an act for you to enjoy. You might have seen some things already. You might have seen juggling, or yes, you've seen juggling. Yes. Excellent. Have you seen magic tricks? Yes. You've seen magic tricks. Excellent. Have you seen boobs?
Sexy boobs.
No, just sexy boobs. No, not yet.
No.
You've not seen boobs yet. I don't have any more, so I got rid of them. They were not useful to me, so I said I don't need you anymore, and thank you. And we departed. So if you've never been to the Drifter before, every hour on the hour there is some form of entertainment on this stage. You might see juggling, you might see music, you might see someone with a ukulele who's a millennial singing jokes for you. That's me. Or you might see boobs, alright? Also burlesque. So I'm very excited to see you all this evening. As I said, my name is Jack. I'm very excited to see you and to be here this evening. I like to start off all of my sets though with a toast. So if you have a drink, don't drink the candles, that's fire. If you want to drink that, good on you, but I'll be drinking booze. So let's all start off with a toast, shall we? Yes, here we go. To that which goes in hard and stiff, and comes out wet and soft. To bubblegum, cheers. To bubblegum, excellent. What did you think I was going to say? So you might have noticed I have a ridiculous accent. I'm not originally from here, actually. I'll tell you, it's part of the joke. I'm actually from Lancashire, Pennsylvania. And before I started working here at the Drifter, entertaining folks like you, I was working at a department store, and it was a great job. I enjoyed it a lot, but I did keep getting fired. And I didn't understand why, and so I got a song about it, of course, because that's why I have a ukulele. Otherwise, why not? And I'll sing a song to you about why I got fired. And if you understand why it was that I got fired, if you could tell me after the show, that'd be very helpful, so that it doesn't continue the trend. If you could. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but now I don't work there anymore. Lass came in for some booze one day, asked her what kind she preferred. Liquor, she said, so liquor I did, and now I don't work there anymore. Lass came in for a fur one day, asked her what kind she preferred. A beaver, she said, so my beaver she got, and now I don't work there anymore. Lass came in for some butter one day, some butter from my store. Butter she wanted and spread she got, and now I don't. Now, lest you think I am only into the ladies, it was the men too. Lad came in for a vacuum one day, a vacuum from my store. The vacuum he wanted and sucked he got, and now I don't work there anymore. Lad came in for a salad one day, salad from my store. Salad he wanted, tossed his salad I did, and now I don't work there. Now, and because we all know, of course, that there are not just two genders, right?
Right.
There are many genders.
Right.
Breaking that binary. Person came in for a carpet one day. A carpet from my store. A carpet they wanted and shagged they got, and now I don't work there anymore. My girlfriend came in for some seafood one day. Asked her what kind she preferred. Crabs. Now I don't work there anymore. And I'm also single. Thank you. Good, so if you can't tell, I'm really queer. And, I think one of the great things about our days, the times that we're living in right now, is that it's much more acceptable than it was in the 1950s to explore your sexuality. You can at least do it outside of the closet. And I think all of us have ourselves, or I encourage you to, if you haven't, exploring your sexuality is much more acceptable. Figuring out who it is you like to go home with and wake up next to the next morning and kick out of your bed. It's much more fun, there's a lot more out there for you to try. And so I myself have gone through my own sort of search for sexuality, of what it is that I like. And so, for a while there I was pansexual, but hate doing dishes. So then I tried being demisexual, but I never quite felt whole. I know. Let's see, I was a homosexual for a while, but I also like to travel. For a time I was gay, but sometimes I'm also sad. I was a lesbian for a little bit, but I always thought that there would be more Ians. Let's see what else. I was a sapiosexual, but I had to look that one up. There's usually like 2 people who get that joke. You're really smart if you do. So look it up if you don't. That's okay. So a new one I did try was being heteroflexible, but that was a stretch. So then I tried being homoflexible, and I realized it was just the same stretch. Let's see what over here. They got some drinks over there. Thanks, Becky. Thank you, Becky. Let's see what else. I did try being a heterosexual, but I couldn't find a good pun with that one, and I just want to be straight with you all. A new one I discovered was being an object sexual, someone who's, I guess, sexually attracted to objects, but it wasn't really my thing. Mostly I do these jokes for myself, so it's okay. Eventually I realized that I am a gynosexual, because it combined 2 of my favorite words, guy, nah. But like lately, even that one's not really true, so I just go bisexual. Bisexual, that was the last one if you didn't catch that. All right, how about another song? Oh, here we go. Make sure the doohickey is in the right place. It's a technical term that we musicians use, doohickey. In days of old, in a kingdom bold, there lived a fearsome dragon, and the king he was in great distress, and the country's spirits ran. Oh, until one day there came a knight, he was handsome, bold, and charming, and he slew that dragon with his sword, and a smile that was so disarming, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, and a smile that was so disarming. Said the king, I wish to know your name, but the knight said, do not bother, for the name of the knight of the realm, he said, is the same as any other. Tonight, said the king, in my daughter's bed, you shall have your leisure, and she'll repay you for your deeds with a night of exhausting pleasure, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, and a night of exhausting pleasure. Don't worry, it was totally consensual, the knight was a babe. Lest you worry. One daughter, she was raven-haired, a beauty full of grace, and she slept all night in the pale moonlight, naked to her waist. The other daughter, she was fair, the fairest in the town, and she slept all night in the pale moonlight, naked from her small waist down, with a hey and a ho and a nay and a no, naked from her small waist down. Now the night he spent many an hour behind the castle wall, but the ending to my story, dears, isn't what it seems at all. For in either bed of either maid was he repaid for his glory. But he slept all night with the king instead, for this is a fairy story. Fairy story. Thank you. Alright, let's get more drunk. Another toast, here we go. So this is a toast. I'm caught. This is a toast to your enemy. Yeah. So think of that just like fucking person you just hate the most. Maybe they work in accounting. Or they're the president, Janet. This is to them. May the fleas of 1,000 camels infect their private parts, and may their arms be too sharp to scratch. You want to hear a song I'm working on? Alright, so this is a new one. Everybody's got hair down there. Everybody's got hair down there. Everybody's got hair down there. You're not alone. That's it. It'll grow on you. Puns. They're so much fun. Alright, alright, so I just got one more song and then one more toast and then we'll be off. Let's give it a big round of applause for your bartenders and your servers tonight. They're doing an amazing job bringing you amazing drinks. Literally award-winning drinks. I don't know if you know this, but your bartenders are award-winning bartenders with the things that they come up with here. So order all of them and then call a cab. Alright, here we go. The ship sailed in the harbor after 15 months at sea. The captain hit the tavern with a crew of 53. After drinking up the pay, they stumbled through the town, but all the inns and public houses turned the sailors down. The captain said, "Fear not, my lads, y'all can stay with me. I live just round the corner and y'all can stay for free." But when the captain's wife awoke upon the break of day, they said that you could hear her wailing clear to Botany Bay. She said there's semen all around the bed, semen on the floor, semen in the bathroom and behind the closet door, there's semen in the entryway and semen in the hall, the living room is carpeted with semen wall to wall. There's semen in the fireplace and semen on the stair. Worst of all, there's even semen in my underwear. There's some behind the larder and beneath the table too. I do believe your semen got into me Irish stew. There's semen here in front of me and semen in the rear. My God, there's even semen hanging from the chandelier. There's semen on the windowsill and semen in the lard. Your semen even left a stain upon the St. Bernard. Although I am a patient wife, 'tis more than I can bear to wake up in the morning with your semen in my hair. Gross. I ne'er did wish to see thee darken up my door. So clean up all your semen and be round my way no more. So clean up all your semen and be round my way no more. Alright. Well, it's been a lovely crowd. Let's do one more toast together. I think is very important for us to do. I know, right? But the poor dog. Good Lord, you can't take sailors anywhere. Alright, this is my toast from me to you. Alright? Tonight, be good. And if you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be